No man, woman, or organization is an island within itself, especially when it comes to educating our youth. You know, there's an African proverb that states, it is a village, and that certainly is a sentiment that Dr. Cedrick Gray, superintendent of Jackson Public Schools, believes in wholeheartedly, and that's why he is the 2016 Young, Gifted, and Empowered Educator of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate this.
Oh, what an honor. You're doing a wonderful job for us in the school district, and we so appreciate you.
Well, I am extremely grateful. You might want to check your votes to make sure I got that, though. I don't know that I am worthy, but I'm extremely grateful.
I just want to say that because I know so often you hear about so much going on in our schools, but we know overall that children are succeeding and they're successful.
They absolutely are, especially when we have nearly 30,000 scholars in our 61 schools. Every day there's powerful work going on between one child and one teacher that's making a difference.
What do you enjoy the most about your job? And you say that you are the lead teacher of JPS. Why did you give yourself that title?
I am the lead teacher for Jackson Public Schools, and that title is self-ascribed because it is a reminder of what the real work is. It has little to do with the title of superintendent and very much to do with what happens in classrooms. And I have to be constantly reminded, because there's a whirlwind blowing on around us, that can be a distraction, but it really boils down to what's happening in our classrooms. And so teachers make the difference, so I like to consider myself lead teacher.
From day one, you said that it's going to take the whole community working together to build stronger schools. Has that strategy worked?
It is working in a powerful way. We have a process in place called Alignment Jackson, which is a collaboration between United Way, the City of Jackson, Jackson Chamber, and Jackson Public Schools. And it brings people to the table to talk about the strategic plan and goals of the school district, and it allows them an opportunity to check their ego at the door and to come in and talk about what really is going to work better for our children in this city. And so when that happens, more and more people really step up and say, how can I help? I see hands all the time, proverbial hands being raised all the time that say, we really want to help, to the extent of financial resources being provided, our new partnerships are being established. We're excited about numerous opportunities that exist, even as far-reaching as the Barbara Bush Foundation, and gave us $100,000 to begin what we call a Teen Trendsetter program, which our high school scholars mentor and tutor our elementary scholars. And so that's another example, though, one of many, because we have espoused the belief that there's no one person, one thing, or like you've already said, one organization that can do it alone. If we want to make sure that our scholars and children are successful in the city, that begins in the school system, and everyone who has a vested interest in the city has a vested interest in the school.
Well, you're passionate about education, passionate about JPS, and it's evident that you're passionate about your students. Where does all of this come from?
It really comes from my upbringing. My mom and dad, although they were separated early, made sure that they were involved in my life and deposited within me some really core key values. Things like honesty, integrity, and kindness, respect. And so, you know, you grow up with that, and if you're wise enough, early enough, it'll become part of you if you listen. But ultimately, really glory is given to God, and there is no secret for that in my life. It is truly all Him.
What's up with the soup? So I know you have a cool side to you.
Yeah, I'm real cool.
So where is that happy place that you go to just get away from it all? Because you have to have a lot of bandwidth to be a leader.
Sure. So it's a little embarrassing, but and it's a secret, but I'm about to let it out. Breaking news.
Breaking news
so
alert.
Where I go for my happy places, I go to the movies. I put on a ball cap, no tie, none of that. Okay, and I sit but I want to go see a certain kind of movie. I'm a sci-fi guy. I'm an action thriller guy. So I literally go to the movie so that I can take the place of the star in the movie. You know, it sounds so simple to some, but for me, it is an escape from reality. And I really secretly want to be a secret agent. Yeah, that's my next life.
You heard it right here, because that's the next question. What's next? All right.
That's where I'm going.
FBI
I'm for real. I am really for real. My next goal in life, after we finish the superintendencies, I'm going to apply for the FBI, CIA, or something.
Okay, you heard it
I
right
wanna
here
be,
first.
I want to be the next James Bond. All right, so that is 008.
So what do you tell people who may want to follow in your path? Simple advice for them.
I think that you have to love people to do this job. It's really, part of it, yes, is being the expert in the classroom and having X-ray vision when you go to a school. I've got that. But I really want people who love people, children and parents and teachers, and who can look beyond whatever it is that they may be dealing with and really see inside the person and say, you're someone special, I'm here to work for you and serve you. And anyone else who wants to do this role, I'm not saying, I'm not trying to place my faith on anyone, but I really think you got to be connected to something greater than you. Whatever that might be. And for me, it's God. It's a very strong relationship with Jesus Christ. And not that things are always good, because they aren't always good, but when they're not good, you got to have somewhere to go. And knees, baby, are the ones that, on your knees are the place, that's the place to be. So anyone who wants to do this job, you got to love people, and you really have to be connected.
Absolutely. Where you are connected, and congratulations on being the Educator of the Year.
Thank
Dr.
you.
Gray, congratulations. Keep up the great work.
Ma'am, thank you so much for the extreme honor. I am really grateful.